What's the best used performance 4-door coupe? Should you take the conventional route with the BMW 440i GRAN COUPE, or should you take the left field choice with the Kia Stinger GTS? Both cars use a 6-cylinder petrol engine and can be bought at 7 years old with around 40,000 miles in the £20,000 to £25,000 price bracket. Let's see which one's best. As far as styling goes, you won't be disappointed with either car. This F36 generation of BMW has nice small kidney grills, and the car also features frameless windows and includes a classic Hofmeister kink. The 440i model in M Sport trim doesn't look any different to a 420d in M Sport trim though. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether this is a good or a bad thing. The Kia Stinger is more likely of the two to turn heads. It has aggressively styled front air vents and what Kia like to call a tiger nose front grille. Overall, I think it has the better of the two front ends. Down the side, it certainly doesn't look as elegant as the BMW. The sharp crease down the side of the 4 Series helps break up the body, but the absence of any sharp lines down the side of the Kia makes it look a little bit bulbous. At the rear, the Kia has a full-length light bar and 4 exhaust tips as opposed to 2 in the BMW. Overall, the Kia takes the win for me in the styling category, but it's a very narrow victory. On the inside of the BMW, the fit and finish is very good and the general layout is very intuitive. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this generation of 3 Series and 4 Series interior design. I think Audi did a far classier job of their interior on the A4 and the A5. But on the plus side, the steering wheel is a nice size and design, and the dials are also easy to read. The Kia's interior looks far more premium than the BMW's, with nice metallic switches, round air vents and extended leather on the dash. The driving position in the Kia is also excellent and there's plenty of adjustment in the seat and the steering wheel. One negative is the exposed cup holders, which I imagine would collect lots of dust and other rubbish very easily. A win for the Kia in this category by a comfortable margin then. The sloping roofline of the 4 Series GRAN COUPE doesn't come at the expense of the rear occupants. Headroom and legroom are both generous. If you do decide to bring a middle passenger with you, the enormous transmission tunnel will not be to their liking though. The Kia has good legroom, but the headroom is considerably tighter. Both cars have a hatchback tailgate, which makes loading large items far easier than the equivalent 3 Series or Optima. In terms of numbers, the BMW can hold 480 litres of space, while the Kia makes do with only 406 litres. A clear win for the BMW in this category then. If you're choosing a performance 4-door coupe, a larger and optimal transmission tunnel is unlikely to break the deal. What will seal the deal though is how both of these cars drive. The Kia's choice of powertrain is a 3.3 litre V6 with 365 brake horsepower, which is good for 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. The BMW uses a 3 litre straight 6 with 322 brake horsepower, which is good for a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. The BMW's engine is higher revving though, with a red line of 7,000 RPM as opposed to 6,000 RPM in the Kia. Both engines are refined and responsive, and are mated to slick and smooth 8-speed automatic gearboxes. Both cars are rear-wheel drive, which helps create the sensation of being pushed out of bends. And speaking of bends, both cars have excellent grip, precise steering, and are generally speaking very engaging cars to drive when the going gets twisty. It's hard to pick which one is best when both are class leading. Generally speaking, the ride is composed in both cars, but the sportier drive does mean that it isn't quite as cassetting to drive as something like an Audi A5 Sportback. Overall, the Kia takes a win by a small margin because of its extra performance. Fuel economy isn't too bad in both cars when you consider the performance. According to Honest John, the BMW should do 30.3 mpg, and the Kia should do 28.3 mpg. If fuel economy is a big priority, the BMW 435d is the way to go. That car can return 40 mpg and delivers similar performance. Kia does also offer the Stinger as a diesel, but it's nowhere near as fast or refined as the one in the BMW. In terms of purchase price, a 7-year-old 40,000 mile Kia will set you back £22,000, with a BMW costing £500 to £1,000 more than that. I reckon the Kia will probably hold its value the strongest because of its rarity and the fact that unlike the BMW, there is no replacement for the Stinger. Reliability for both cars is strong. BMW's straight 6s are some of the most reliable units in the world, unlike its V8s, while Kia has always generated a strong track record for reliability here in the UK. Overall, the Kia takes the win for me. The interior is a nicer place to be, and the handling is excellent. The performance is even better in the BMW as well. It's a narrow victory though, and I'm sure you'd be happy with either car on your driveway.